Okay, so next thing is the details at the bottom, as I've kept mentioning. Zoom in a touch so you can see exactly what you're playing with, and then make sure you've selected Sheet Format tab just at the top here. Next thing you'll need to do is actually select Edit Sheet Format, because this is what we want to do. We want to change stuff. If you go to, which one is it, annotation, that's one, and then what you can either do is double click sections where you can add details at the end of it if they're already there. So for example here you've got the date, by all means change that to whatever you wish, so type that in exactly as you would any other program. Once you've done that, press tick. Down here, your initials, straightforward obviously, type it in, tick. If you need to, you can tweak the box sizes which the text is in, so you can make it fit the space that you've got going on. Then finally in here we've got the title and the materials. So for the title, keep it nice and straightforward. So I'm just going to call it Year 10 Plywood Lamp Fitting. Nice and straightforward. Tick. And then, as I was saying, just tweak it so that it will fit into the space that you've got there without encroaching off the side. And then finally, materials. So the material that we use for 3D printing is called filament, and it is at a dimension of 1.75 millimeters. So just be nice and specific. Put 1.75 millimeter PLA, which is the kind of filament. If you want it to look nice and accurate and smart, just centralize it as you wish. As I was saying, make sure it's in the box and the space that you've got going on. You can see what I'm doing, just get that positioned exactly as you wish. Press tick and you've got everything here that you would want. Final thing to do once you've done that is go back to Sheet Format and deselect the Edit Sheet Format tab button. Then finally, and one nice touch is to give this a bit of colour and bring it to life a little bit. So if you select the main picture in the middle, you can either use this one or you can do it for the outside ones. It's entirely up to you, but select it so you can see the blue box going around the outside. And then you can either, wrong button, go to this section here and have it as is, or you can add a bit of colour to it. It's just a little thing to bring it to life, add some shading, further rendering, makes it even more 3D than it already is. If you really want to, you can make it so you can see through, so you can see all the walls throughout the piece, and then do exactly the same thing for the ones around the outside as well. So if you go to the tick, because we've finished this middle one, go to the outside one, and then you can have that and change it as you want. This will then alter all three of them because they're the smaller minor images, but put that in and it just improves it, brings it to life, makes it look even more slick than it already was. And there you have it, that's your technical drawing. So final thing to do is to go to File and Save As, save it in your folder with a name that you want in Year 10, and Bob's your uncle, job done.